Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana with me, Joseph Adamafiu. And coming up in this edition, Jeffrey Schlupp was able to get an assist in Crystal Palace's win over Oxford United. Also, Jordan Ayew make sure he helped Crystal Palace in that game as he won the penalty for Crystal Palace in that particular match. But Osman Bukari will not be playing in the UEFA Champions League this season as his club, that is Real Star Belgrade, failed to beat their opponent in the UEFA Champions League playoffs. All this and more coming up here on Sports Update Ghana. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So quickly, let's begin with the Carabao Cup, where Crystal Palace faced off against Oxford United in the game that was played on Tuesday, and it was Jeffrey Schlupp who came on as a substitute in the game to help Crystal Palace win the game by 2-0. Jeffrey Schlupp came on in the 51st minute, and moments after he came off in the 70th minute, he was able to break the deadlock for Crystal Palace as he sent a defense-splitting pass to his teammate to score the first goal in the game. Later on in the game, Ghanaian player that is Jordan Ayew was also introduced into the game by coach Patrick Vieira, and Jordan Ayew also contributed his quota to Crystal Palace as he also made sure that he threatened the defense of Oxford United, and after worrying Oxford United's defense for quite a while, he was able to win a penalty for Crystal Palace, which saw Crystal Palace score their second goal in the game to end the match 2-0 in favor of Crystal Palace over Oxford United. What this means is that Crystal Palace has progressed to the next stage of the Carabao Cup thanks to the effort of these two Ghanaian players. Jeffrey Schlupp had a very good game, and in fact, I know people have been praising him for his performance in the game. In this particular game, Jeffrey Schlupp was deployed as more of an attacking midfielder, and that was how he was able to gel much in the game. Often when he plays as a defensive midfielder or on the flanks, Jeffrey Schlupp sometimes gets overwhelmed by a lot of duties, but when he is left alone to work as an attacking midfielder, that is where he makes sure that he is more creative and skillful with the ball. So Jeffrey Schlupp helping Crystal Palace to win that game by 2-0. Jordan Ayew not scoring a goal but winning a penalty for his side in this particular game. So let's go on and do some more. And Ghanaian winger Osman Bukari will not play in the UEFA Champions League this season because his club, that is Real Star Belgrade, was unable to qualify in the UEFA Champions League playoffs as they faced Maccabi Haifa, and they lost by 5-4 on aggregate. The first game ended 3-2 in favor of Maccabi, but unfortunately in the second leg, which was played at the home of Red Star Belgrade, Osman Bukari's side were unable to defeat Maccabi Haifa, and the game ended 2-2 in the second leg. So when you add the first leg and the second leg, it ends up in the 5-4 aggregate score, and Osman Bukari, who played a key role in Red Star Belgrade's attempts to qualify for the UEFA Champions League, will now have to play in the Europa League next season. In the UEFA Champions League, he was able to make some few appearances, up to 5 appearances, and he scored 3 goals and grabbed 2 assists in the process, in the UEFA Champions League qualification process. And now, he's still playing in the Europa League. Since his arrival at Red Star Belgrade, the Ghanaian player has been in good form, making sure that he contributes to goal. In terms of the league, though, in the Serbian league, he has been able to play a few matches and has gotten about 2 goals and 2 assists. So yes, the Ghanaian chap, that is Osman Bukari, making sure that he gets his name on the score sheet. But unfortunately, in the game that was played yesterday for the UEFA Champions League qualifiers, Osman Bukari was unable to get on the score sheet or help his team score. You know the funny thing, his team was able to score the first 2 goals, but later on in the game, the second half, that is where they committed a penalty, and their goalkeeper, that is Red Star Belgrade's goalkeeper, he saved the penalty, but unfortunately there was a rebound, and that was what Maccabi Haifa pulled one back in the game for 2-1. Then as the game nearly approached extra time, Red Star Belgrade's defender unfortunately committed a blunder which saw Maccabi Haifa equalizing for the game to end 2-2. So on aggregate score, it ended up being 5-4. So that is how Red Star Belgrade were eliminated from the UEFA Champions League. They'll be playing in the Europa League this season, and well, probably Osman Bukari can contribute his quota to help his team make sure they progress probably to the final of the Europa League final. They might be facing the likes of Manchester United over there. Well, that is by way of update for you here on Sports Update Ghana. Do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.